upcycling, ugly to useful, featured by the Ugly Fruits. The ugly shoes, ugly jewels, and also the ugly sweaters. The fame of the so-called the Uglies has been impressive in the fashion industry. The Uglies are no longer in the inferior, but even become the superior in trend. In these days, the definition of the ugly has been changing. This imminent change is not only happens in the fashion, they are now showing into every single categories of the industry. Then, today, I will highlight the food domain, especially the ugly fruits. By redefining the ugly fruits, food startups are pioneering their own way and ruling over it. Because it is ugly, it is much more useful. From ugly to useful. How wonderful rhyme it is! Today's story is about the food upcycling, especially in the fruits. Can you guys believe the fact that more than 20% of the net amount of vegetables and fruits are going into the trash because it has ugly shape and need heart? How waste it is! They are thrown away not because of the freshness but because of its shape and appearances. Some of the people who are in the vanguard start to think about the way to use this ugly but fresh fruits. Yes, they made their way to upcycle these fruits into the healthy snacks. Then, no more words are needed. Let's meet up with these food startups. Let's save the fruits who are in the fight to be abandoned, and let's create the bigger values from them. These are their mission and also their starting point. Not just recycling, but the upcycling. Upcycling the ugly fruits. From that point, they started up. The first hero is BARNANA. The food startup BARNANA imports ugly bananas which are left because of the small in size or softness, and then makes them into the healthy snack chips. BARNANA's chips are entirely different from the typical fruit chips which are already on sale. Thanks to their top secret dehydrating manufacture process, the fruit chip can keep its true texture and sweet flavors. One pack of the BARNANA chips has 3 to 5 organic bananas. Without any additives, they put only the banana flesh and dried powders of it. Recently, they launched various flavors by coating the flesh with coconuts, peanut butter, and chocolates. Here are their new lineups. The very first, BARNANA is high in calcium, vitamin B, and also high in calories. Because of this vivid marriage, they got fame from the athletes. Interestingly, either of the founder was a triathalon athlete. In 2017, BAYcycling, the cycle magazine, selected the BARNANA as the best snack for the cyclist. Then, let's trace back BARNANA's founding story. In late 2012, they launched BARNANA with a mission to create a irresistible banana-based snack by eliminating food waste in organic banana farms in Latin America. BARNANA's surprisingly true texture and flavor is started from the founder's Splis's family tradition. His father has the top secret method of dehydrating the banana which can keep its moisture and sweetness. He made it for his son Splisy, who was a professional triathlete. Splisy retired from a decorated triathlon career to share his family recipe with the world. He started up BARNANA with 2 of his friends who fall in love with the taste of the parents' homemade snack. Following the vegan trend, they launched their banana chips to Whole Foods Market and Starbucks in 2018. And starting from May 2019, BARNANA launched their chips at the Landmark Theater, which has more than 50 movie theaters around the US. Thanks to this growth, they brought to life to 20 million tons of 60 million bananas per year, which were initially in the fate to be thrown away. In the interview with the Forbes, Clifford proudly showed up that there is nothing more fulfilling than building a business that does good and aligns with the deepest values. As a certified B corporation, we aim to continue to build a brand synonymous with the bananas. and act as an agent of change in confronting food waste while continuously exploring new ways to be even more sustainable. Sustainability is a core tenet that runs deep for BARNANA, from concept to manufacturing, with the company putting their own banana waste to work for them. But BARNANA is not the only one fueled by the mission named sustainability. Here is one more startup amazingly upcycled the watermelon. The second hero is Watermelon Water. The Watermelon Water is a fresh juice startup which upcycled the fresh but ugly watermelons. They compressed the discarded but fresh watermelons and made into the most hydrating natural drink. Watermelon is well known as its hydrating effects because 92% of the watermelon is composed of the water. So it is not even the fresh juice, but also acts as a water. So they named it as Watermelon Water. The founders have intense interest for both sustainability and healthier consumer beverages. Consequently, their mind meld resulted in the idea of watermelon water. They do not put any different additives, but only with the watermelon juice and a drop of organic lemon juice. Their brainchild is low in calories and also low in sugar compared to its high in hydrating effects. In the 8 ounces of the watermelon water, it is 60 kilocalories and has 12 grams of sugar. And compared to that, in the same dose of the orange juice which is on sale, it is 100 kilocalories and has 20 grams of sugar. Especially, they even compress the rind of the watermelon with the flesh of it. Inside of the white rind of the watermelon, there are lots of good minerals such as citrulline, which helps to recover the muscles and lower the blood pressure, and lycopene, which act as an antioxidant. After the compression, they made the residue into the compost and shared them with the local watermelon farms. Every inch of the brand is made up of the sustainability. The watermelon water is not only famous to the women customers, but to the men as well. Because it is perfect for the alternative of the sports drink after the fierce muscle training. That is why the former football player michaelstrahan and xanderbogaerts of the Boston Red Sox voluntarily voices as the male evangelist of the watermelon water. Even more, the chrispaul of the NBA star laid investment on this startup. The most vivid investor of the watermelon water is the Beyoncé. The episode with the Beyonce is the reason why I get in touch with the startup at the very first time. A few hours after they launched their brand in December 2013, Beyoncé released her song "Drunkinlove." Voila! Incredible coincidence! The founder of the watermelon water, jodylevy, questioned this lyric. She felt the strong fate with her own brand and Beyoncé. Right after she felt it, she directly found out the address of the Beyoncé agency and persistently delivered the watermelon water to agent office more than a year. Eventually, marketing agent of the Beyoncé arranged a meeting with the Beyoncé and Jody, the founder. After this meeting, Beyoncé invested on this company. Jody made it. After this amazing anecdote with the top star Beyoncé and her investment, it goes into viral. And finally, Jody made out literally the star marketing. Now, the watermelon water is on sale all over the country, more than 25 stores including Walmart, Costco, Whole Foods, Target, and etc. Until now, the watermelon water has saved the life of more than 13.6 thousand tons of ugly watermelons. Jody said in the interview with the Newswire that, "Our mission is rather simple. Better, more sustainable method of food production, less waste, a smarter planet, healthier human, a healthier world, more love, equality, decency, and kindness." My heart is starting to palpitating, fueled by her great mission. These are the way that they have saved and will save the world. Then now, it's our turn. We only talked about upcycling the banana and watermelon among millions of fruits, which are waiting to be upcycled. Already, there is a great company named MisfitsMarket, which sell the ugly fruits in a discounted retail prices. However, when we go back to the very essence of the upcycling, like as banana and watermelon water, great business chances are now awaiting us. Actually, I'm starting to thrilled about the future of the world that we will change up and made with together. Always, there is a chance of starting up, and always there is a leverage point. Let's dig into it. If it is hard, think about this way. How could you upcycle the strawberries or peach among the fruit categories? This could be a brilliant starting point. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. I will hop around to the universe and bring lots of thousands of funny stories to you. Let's enjoy Joy's world. Thank you again, and see you!